What's up guys, Matt here. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications to get more content on motivational self-help and communication skills. If you can be a more compassionate person, you'll be less angry, less irritable, less frustrated, you'll have less stress, less anxiety, and you'll be in a better mood generally. You'll be a happier, more content person. So if there's all these benefits of being compassionate, why is it that more people don't do it? Well, the reason is that it's hard to be compassionate. Because the thing is, we are all the centers of our own worlds. We're here and we feel like everything else orbits around us. The way our brains are wired, we always want to know, how does this affect me? If you're walking down the street and you bump off somebody, hey, I'm not in his way, he is in my way. And if a friend of yours gets a great opportunity in another city, of course you're happy for them, you're delighted for that person. But there's also just that teeny part of you that's thinking, yeah, who am I going to have Taco Tuesdays with now? Picture the scene. You're leaving work, you're tired, you've had a busy day, you're stressed out, you are hungry, you get in the car and you realize, oh yeah, the fridge is empty, I gotta go to the supermarket. You pull out into the main road and you're greeted by a massive traffic jam. You're like, oh, not today. Why today? Your stomach's grumbling. You're getting frustrated. It's too hot in the car. You're sweating a bit. Now there's going to be so many people in the supermarket. It's going to be hard to get parking. 5 minutes later, one of the lights turns green and you didn't move straight away. And the guy behind you slams down on the horn. Brrr! You look in the rear view mirror. He's there shaking his fist at you. You're like, come on, what's wrong with this guy? You feel that anger boil up inside you, you're already irritated, and then there's this guy acting like an idiot. You then get to the supermarket. You're in the checkout line, about to leave, and there's these bunch of kids just running around the place, causing havoc, shouting, bumping into your legs, and you look over at the mother. She just has this blank expression on her face, and she's doing nothing. You walk up to the cashier and you say hi. You get no response. She puts your food through, you tap your card off the machine, and with the most attitude you have ever heard in your life, she rolls her eyes and says, the tap didn't go through. Can you do it again? And you're just like, oh, what is wrong with people? How could she be so rude? If that day happened to you, you would be totally justified in being angry, in being irritable, in being frustrated. But if that happened, it would probably affect the rest of your day. You'd be in a bad mood for the rest of the evening. If we choose to believe the worst in every one of those people, we will have a terrible rest of the evening. Every one of those instances will be angry, will be frustrated, will be mad, and we'll probably be thinking about it for the rest of the day. On the other hand, if you choose to be compassionate, each time one of those things happened, it changes everything. You pull out into traffic, you see the big traffic jam, and you think, I hope there hasn't been a bad crash. If there has, I hope everyone's okay. And you feel grateful that you're okay and that your family are okay. With that guy who just hammered down on the horn behind you, you instead think, I mean, he's really in a rush. I wonder if he's going off to the hospital because his son is sick. When you're in the supermarket and you see all those kids running around, causing havoc, you look at that mother and you think, maybe she hasn't got any sleep for the last 2 days because she's been sick. And she just doesn't have it in her in this moment to look after those kids. And when you walk up to the cashier and she shows all that attitude, you think, looks like she's having a really bad day. Maybe she just had a terrible breakup and she's just trying to get through the rest of her shift. Now, is it likely that all those things are true? No, it's not. They're probably not true. But we'll never know if they're true or not. But whether they're true or they're not true doesn't actually matter. What matters is how we choose to perceive what happened. If we choose to believe that all those people are bad people, we're going to get angry. We're going to get frustrated. We're going to get stressed. We're going to get irritated. If, on the other hand, we choose to see the best in those people, to assume the best in them, to be compassionate, now we don't get angry. We actually might empathize with them. Oxytocin is released, the bonding hormone. It makes us grateful for what we have. It makes us sympathize with these people. Every single day in our lives, there's going to be different instances that happen, and we're going to be faced with a decision. You can choose to see the worst in people, or you can choose to be compassionate. Which one you choose is up to you. See you in the next video.